What a crazy NFL weekend. Yes, yes, yeah, yes. It's only preseason. I know that. It's only preseason. But man, what a crazy, crazy weekend. My Dolphins tied the Bears today. And obviously it's preseason, so if the game ends in a tie, there's no overtime. Which makes sense. You don't want to put them in more danger than they are. But man, let me know what you thought about this weekend. But I have a question for y'all though. Who's winning the Super Bowl? Who do you think is winning the Super Bowl? Huh? Are the Dolphins winning? Do you think the Dolphins are gonna win the Super Bowl? Let me know. But but who has the realistic chance of winning the Super Bowl? Is it the Kansas City Chiefs? Is it gonna be the Philadelphia Eagles? Is it finally gonna be the Baltimore Ravens or the Bengals? You notice the Bengals. Joe Burrow actually played in a preseason game this weekend because the coach wanna. Because what happened for the past 3 or 4 years, the Bengals had a slow start in every season, and then towards the end, towards the middle and the end of the season, they catch on. But then, it's too late. So the Bengals want to have a good start this season instead of starting 0-2 or 0-3. Obviously, you want to start out with a winning record. So Joe Burrow played, and he played well. I mean, he was like 9 for 10 or something. I mean, the guy's just amazing. All right. Baltimore Ravens, they have a trouble getting over the hump. Why does Baltimore have trouble getting over the hump for? They're playing well in the regular season, but then when it comes to the playoffs, I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens. It's like I'm not gonna say I'm not gonna say they panic, but when it comes to the playoffs, the Baltimore Ravens for some reason forget how to play football the way they played during the season. And as you can see, I'm a diehard Dolphin fan. Yes. Miami Dolphin fan. If you don't like it, that's a you problem. Alright? But Dolphins played today against the Bears. The Bears look good. Dolphins look good, but it was a tie. 24-24. Go figure, right? Go figure. But, in preseason games, games can end in ties because, no overtime gonna be played. Alright? Who's gonna win the Super Bowl this year? Is it gonna be my Dolphins? Is it gonna be the Baltimore Ravens, the Kansas City Chiefs? How about the Eagles? How about the 49ers? I don't know. I think this season is going to be very competitive. I think this is going to be a very competitive season. And just this whole weekend of NFL football, which is awesome. All right? Of course, we saw Shedeur Sanders doing his thing. Shedeur Sanders looked good. Dolphins winning the Super Bowl. Let me know if you think, who's winning the Super Bowl. Is it the Dolphins? Let me know. All right? Now, Shedeur Sanders played well this season. His first preseason game, he played well. All right? Also, Cam Ward looked good too. Cam Ward looked good for Tennessee. Tennessee's gonna be a good this year, I think. Tennessee is definitely gonna show improvement, I think. All right, I think. Hey y'all, smash that like button for me. Now, Baltimore Ravens. We all know every year Baltimore Ravens have a great regular season, but then when it comes down to the playoffs, I don't know what happens. The Chiefs has their number. Do you think this year Baltimore Ravens are actually gonna go deep in the playoffs? I don't know. It's hard to tell. How about the Bengals? The Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow looked good in his first preseason game in years. 9 for 10 or something. But are they going to have a slow start again? Why is it that every year the Bengals have a slow start? Why is that? Right? Let me see. What's up? What's up? What's up? The Ida King. Yes. Who you think is winning the Super Bowl? Who you think is gonna go far this year in the playoffs? Alright? Now, the AFC is tough, man. Most of the good quarterbacks are on the AFC. Can we all agree? And how about that division with Baltimore, the Bengals, Pittsburgh, and the Browns? That is definitely the toughest division in the NFL. That division is the toughest division in the NFL by far. And the Browns, let's talk about the Browns. I think the Browns I think the organization is run poorly. Meaning that it seems like they don't know what they're doing sometimes. It's like they drafted Shedeur Sanders, but then they act like they don't want him. They signed Deshaun Watson to the biggest guarantee contract ever. But then the owner came out and said that was a mistake. They, in my opinion, Baker Mayfield kind of messed up his career for a little bit, but then Baker, bounced back. So I don't know what the Browns are doing, all right? But when I saw the first preseason game with Shedeur Sanders, the crowd was going crazy, y'all. The crowd was going crazy for Shedeur Sanders. But you have to admit, though, Shedeur threw some nice touchdowns. Nice, just needed it. Boom, boom. What's up, man? How you doing? But yeah, hey, when y'all come in, smash the like button. Press that subscribe button. We're talking football right now. As you can see, my team are the Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins #1. That's right. Miami Dolphins #1, right? That's right. Maybe I should go play for them. All right. Let's see what it says here. Let's see what it says. Yeah, here you go. I put the helmet on. You see? Miami Dolphins. I got a big head, so you gotta excuse me. I got a big head, y'all. But yeah. Hey. Miami Dolphins #1. Miami Dolphins winning the Super Bowl this year, right? That's right. My Dolphins tied the Bills today. 24-24, right? Imagine me playing for the Dolphins, right? If I had to play football, I did basketball all my life and MMA. But if I played football, I would have been a cornerback, a DB. You know what I mean? A DB, shutting down receivers. Because I believe I could keep up with some receivers, but I love playing defense. You know what I mean? And man, I would have loved to play DB. You know what I'm saying? Cornerback. I know. Our team is kind of soft. I ain't gonna lie, man. Our team is kind of soft. First thing first, Chris Broussard called us the breakdancers. But you're right. Our team is kind of soft. You know what I mean? We need to get harder, for sure. Our team has speed on it. Speed. But we need to get tougher. We lost our secondary. Ramsey left us. You know what I mean? He was unhappy with us. Tyreek Hill, I don't know what Tyreek Hill wants to do. I really don't know, y'all. I don't know what Tyreek Hill wants to do. Does he want to stay with the Dolphins? Go back to the Chiefs? Tyreek Hill is a great talent, but like some great receivers, he's a diva. A little diva, right? Right. Imagine me playing Tyreek Hill DB. I'm the DB, you know what I mean? I ain't gonna lie. He'll burn me. I ain't gonna lie. But the point is, man, I think if Tyreek Hill's mind's right, I think if Tua stays healthy, I really think the Dolphins can go deep in the playoffs. Unless it's cold, right? It's hard to play in the cold for some reason. But please, y'all, smash that like button. Again, I really think if Tua stays healthy, if Tyreek Hill's mind's right, and if Coach McDaniel keep calling these awesome plays, I really think the Dolphins can go far in the playoffs. I really think so. Call me biased, but as you can see, I'm a diehard Dolphin fan, unapologetic Dolphin fan. Let's see. Tyreek Hill will be traded this week, at least. Yeah, Yeah, I mean, my thing is, I'm a firm believer. If somebody don't want to play for a team, get him out of here, right? Tyreek Hill is a great talent, but if he's unhappy, get him out of here, and we get somebody else who want to be here, all right? That's how I am, and that's with any team, any player, all right? I don't beg no players to stay. If a player is unhappy with any team, get out, get out. We'll get somebody who is definitely, we get somebody who's definitely happy to be here. And plus, what's not to love? Miami is a beautiful city, man. We got South Beach, we got Wynwood, we got beaches everywhere, we got the nightlife. Actually, nightlife could be a distraction. Scratch the nightlife. But the point is, But yes, I do agree with the Dolphins are kind of soft. We need to get stronger and harder and just more tougher. All right. Tua Tagovailoa. He has to stay healthy. All right. He tries to do too much sometimes. I really think Tua is a decent quarterback, quick release, accurate, but he has to stay healthy. Stop trying to be a hero. Tua, if you run, slide, man. Don't try to get the extra yard. I'm sorry to say, and I feel bad for saying this, but you know, Tua, if you take any type of hit during the football game, I cringe because I don't know if that's gonna be the hit that's gonna knock you out. And I say that respectfully. All right. So Tua, please, you gotta go down, man. You gotta go down. Right? Get the if there's a little hole to run right quick, but don't try to get that extra yard where you know you might get hit. All right? And Tyreek Hill, you might get traded. You might want to get traded, but in the meantime, if you're playing for the Miami Dolphins, you need to play your heart out, man. Even if you're not getting the ball as much as you like, we have other guys on the team too. You know, we have Waddle, we have Chan, we have other guys on the team too. So you can't get every ball to every play, right? You got to stay with the program, all right? But again, Miami Dolphins, I think are gonna go far this year if Tyreek Hill's mind's right, and if Tua stays healthy. Do y'all think Tua's gonna stay healthy? Right? Do you think that? It's what you said now? I'm from you from deep south. So you know, growing up in a problem. Yeah, man, yeah. I hear you, man. So I just want to come on live right quick just to show y'all that I ain't gonna lie, I can't believe this helmet fit me. Cause I got a big head. Alright? I got a big head. But anyway, thank you for joining me, y'all. Look out for my next live. And remember, go Dolphins all the way.